Hello, my name's Lee. This is my channel, FPL Top 1K. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, hit that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, so game week 23, 41 points. Now the average is 44, so I'm only just below the average, but I've dropped 6,911th I'm now at. So the second drop of the season really. I was 6,000, now I'm 16,000th. So I've got a bit of ground to make up. And what I did this week, if you remember last week, I played Jack Grealish and I put Danny Ings on the bench because I thought Danny Ings' good run was going to come to an end against Leicester. He didn't, he scored, and I didn't gain from those points. But this week, if we scroll down, I decided to put Jack Grealish on the bench and play Danny Ings. Danny Ings got me nothing. Jack Grealish scored 10 points. And one of the transfers I made last week was Mason Holgate, who I decided not to play in the end. I went for Soyuncu, who got me 1 point, and Holgate got me 8 points, which I don't benefit from because he's obviously on the bench. And so that didn't work out too well. And Danny Ings' great run has finally come to an end. But he's still got some great fixtures ahead. And I look at that team, and I'm still happy with that team. There isn't anywhere where I feel I need to strengthen. I'm happy with the keeper. Defence I'm happy with now. I've got Holgate. So what I'm going to do this week, I think I'm going to swap out Lundstrom and I'm going to put Holgate in his place. And the midfield I'm happy with. And the strikers I'm happy with. Now, I know Jamie Vardy hasn't been playing too well the last couple of games, but if we look at his fixtures, he's still got some good fixtures coming up. All right, there's a couple of red ones there. That's Chelsea at home. Well, he can score in that. Man City at home, and he can score in that. And the rest are green, other than Wolves away, which is a grey. But again, I still think he can score in that. So I'm happy with Vardy. Calvert-Lewin, he scores for me, which I always knew he would do because he's got some great. He had a great fixture, and if we look at, he's still got a couple of great fixtures. So I'm going to keep Calvert-Lewin for at least the next 3 games. And if we look at Danny Ings' fixtures. Let's click on that. Yeah, see, still got some great ones. And again, I've said this before, but even Liverpool away, he can score in that game. And Liverpool is the team that he used to play for before he went to Southampton. So he's definitely going to be up for that match. So he could full well score in that match. So Danny Ings has got some great fixtures too. So looking at them strikers, I'm quite happy with those 3. Vardy, I mean, you know, he's top of that striker list. He's a top scoring striker. Now, he's not going to suddenly turn into a load of rubbish. So, all right, he's had a couple of off games. He missed a penalty, but I'd like to think that missing that penalty is going to fire him up, and hopefully the next game he can come back and he can get something in the next game. So, with that in mind, if we go and have a look at my team, which is going to be playing on Tuesday evening, so that's going to come round pretty damn quick. So this is what I'm going for this week. So as you can see, Ryan in goal, Soyuncu, who've got West Ham at home, so there's a very good chance of a clean sheet there. And then we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's got his double game week, so Wolves and West Ham, so I'm happy with him. I bring in Mason Holgate for Lundstrom because they're playing Newcastle and he can get a clean sheet and he can also get attacking returns. And then we've got Salah, who's playing Wolves and West Ham, the same as Mane. And then we've got De Bruyne, who's away to Southampton. And I've brought Jack Grealish in for Maddison because they're playing Watford at home. And Grealish had a good game last game week. So fingers crossed he can carry that on into this game week against Watford. And then we've got Ings playing Crystal Palace away. And then we've got Calvert-Lewin at home to Newcastle and Vardy at home to West Ham. So, again, I'm pleased with that lineup, and I'm hoping for good things. And I've decided to go for Jack Grealish over Maddison because I feel I've got cover for Leicester in Soyuncu and Vardy. And I want to mix it up a little bit by putting Jack Grealish in because I think out of the two, I've got a feeling that there's more chance of Grealish returning me points than perhaps Maddison. So I think that's what I'm going to go with, and I've decided to put Lundstrom on the bench. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are perhaps swapping Vardy out, or perhaps thinking of swapping Vardy out. But if we just go and have a look now at the alternatives to Jamie Vardy. Now, if we go down to the forwards here, okay. Now let's look at the alternatives. Okay, so we've got Vardy who's sitting top of the tree. Then we got Rashford. Well, he's out. Then we got Aubameyang. Well, he's out. Danny Ings I've already got. Abraham. Okay, good shout. Perhaps let's have a look at his fixtures. Look at that. 5 straight off the bat. No good. So we got 4 red ones, and then we got a grey one away to Bournemouth. And Bournemouth turned over Chelsea the last time they played. So, at least the next 4 games are not looking good for Abraham. And then we go down the list. We've got Jimenez. Okay, another good shout. Jimenez, maybe. Let's have a look at his fixtures. No, rubbish. The next 3 at least are not good. So let's go further down. All right, we're getting to Aguero now. Let's have a look at Aguero. I'm going to need a bit more money, so I'm going to have to sell a midfielder to get Aguero. No chance. No way. Southampton away, okay. And then West Ham at home. But look at all them Reds. No, not interested in Aguero. And then, see, now you're getting into the realms of Pookie. Kane, can't have. I'd have to sell. Would I have to sell? Yeah, I'd have to sell a midfielder to get Kane. Well, he's out. And then Firmino I can't get because I've already got 3 Liverpool. And then you're in the realms of Jesus and Maupay and Wood. No. And then, so just to reiterate again, Vardy's fixtures, good. Chelsea at home is red. No, I think he can get something. And Man City at home, he can get something in that as well. So I'm keeping Vardy. I'm keeping Vardy for the foreseeable, at least down to week 32. I'm definitely keeping him. We've already looked at Calvert-Lewin. We've already looked at Danny Ings. And then when I look at the rest of that team, Maddison's got good fixtures. Salah, Mane, De Bruyne. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at Grealish. Grealish got good fixtures. Yeah, see, his fixture's good. Watford at home, and then we've got Bournemouth away. All right, Tottenham. I think he could probably get something against Tottenham because they're not playing good. And then you got Southampton away. Yeah, I'm not in any rush to get rid of Jack Grealish. So look at that team. I'm quite happy with that. If we go back to my team for Tuesday. And there we have it. And there we go. That's who I'm lining up with. So Maddison's going to be my first sub. And then Lundstrom. And then Williams. And there we have it, guys. Okay, well, I think that's it then for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Hit that like button and leave a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.